integral part of continuing to play your music.
Hello.
Hola.
What is the up?
Nothing really. Just drinking some
What you got in your cup over there?
raspberry zinger tea.
Sounds like it's got a little spice in it.
No. No, but like not even. Like not even. I wouldn't even say that it's like it doesn't have. I mean, if you don't put sugar in it, like it would probably be a little like.
See, that being a coffee cup, I'm gonna have to put sugar in it just out of pure.
Well,
principle.
I put honey in my tea. I do
Nice.
not put sugar in my tea.
Sometimes I put butter.
In your
like a-
tea?
No, not tea, like coffee. Sometimes.
Yeah,
it's
I
like a
hear
substitute.
that. I was like, oh. That's
I didn't. Yeah, not tea. I mean, I'm not opposed to putting butter in tea. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I don't like cream in my tea.
You're looking at me like, keep the butter out of your tea.
Yeah,
kid.
like I don't like cream in my tea. I had to think about it because I was about to say, well, like that's basically just putting butter in water, but like so is coffee. But there's just a little bit of a difference, but it's also butter is just like milk.
Yeah.
If you were going to put it in your tea and people put milk in their tea, I do not.
It all comes back to let me get just a little bit of cow in my drink.
Yeah, no. I don't even put, like, when I did drink coffee, I didn't even put cream in that.
See, every once in a while I'll drink like black coffee, but generally that's when I'm out of creamer.
Well, I would put sugar in my coffee. I just didn't put creamer in it. I've never, like, attempted to put, like, honey in a coffee, so I don't even know if that would work.
See, I'm not a huge honey fan, period. So
I wouldn't, like, eat honey. But if it's, like, in a drink, that's the only way that I eat it.
Is that a
Well,
thing?
like, people will put honey on, like, bread.
I feel like that's like an attack on your mouth as far as chewing goes to just take a whole.
Hey.
What's up, Kayla?
No, people,
How's that
like,
barbecue?
people definitely put honey on bread. Like, if I'm thinking
Yeah,
about, like,
I
how
guess that
people
makes
eat
sense, that makes
honey,
sense.
I've seen people eat bread and they put honey on it. But it's more of, like, an ingredient. You don't
Add
just,
on, if
I'm
you
sure
will.
there's somebody who eats honey because they think it tastes good.
No hate on anybody if you're a honey eater.
But it's really good for you. And you can eat honeycomb if you want. And also, what was I going to say? Oh, if you get local honey, it helps with your allergies, which is why I buy,
I
like,
could probably use a dose of that then.
well, the honey in there is from Goochland, so.
Stomping grounds.
Yep.
Man, that music background just is not playing, is it? No.
Mhm.
No, we're gonna. Oh, looky there. What do you know? Turn it on, it plays. It's science.
I don't love this cup because the way that the top of it is shaped, liquid always comes out and it doesn't come out always in my mouth. It like kind of comes around the sides, you know? If that makes any sense, I don't know.
See, that's what a lot of people don't pay attention to when you're buying a coffee cup. Like, how does it actually
Is it
drink?
functional?
Like, I had a, I think it was a Deadpool mug, but it was like the head.
We could probably
Anyway.
turn the music down.
Okay, yeah.
That's
But
better.
it was like a Deadpool head mug.
Didn't
and
work,
A-
did it?
No, like stirring was weird because there's like eyeball holes and just
Mm-hmm.
a nose and then it came to clean, which
Yeah.
was like what?
There's
It's just
crevices.
it's just built to like
I have
fester germs.
2 of my favorite coffee mugs. I don't drink coffee, so they're for tea. But one of them is like small. It's like this big. It's super cute. It's white. It has the little speckles on it. That one's a nice size. My second favorite one, I like it because it has like a little on the handle, on the top of the handle. There's like a little place to put your thumb. It's like a little thumb thing. You just
little thumb holder.
It's
on
a
your
perfect
coffee.
place
I
to
didn't
just
know that
sit
was
your
needed, but I
thumb.
like it.
and I like it. I think my mom made it actually.
My favorite one honestly is probably you notice it probably I just reuse
Yep.
a Wawa cup forever.
Yep.
Until I go buy another one.
Or until Emma throws it away. I threw one away earlier.
Yeah, it's probably time. it's probably time.
It was just
I'll
by
go
the
like a
sink.
couple days where I'm at home and I just drink coffee and it's I don't know.
Yeah,
One of them 24-ounce Wawa cups will fit
it's a
2
lot
rounds
more.
of the whole Keurig.
It's a lot more sustainable, I guess. I mean,
My coffee mugs probably disrespect the fact that I don't use them as much anymore, but
yeah.
they should do better.
Do better, coffee mugs.
Do better. Bernard, it is never too late to be drinking coffee, my dude. I drink coffee when I wake up. I'm probably going to drink 2 or 3 more cups tonight.
Yeah,
I'm doing better, but it got out of hand for a minute. Like it was.
I would have a complete panic attack right now if I drank coffee.
I would be asleep in the floor.
Yeah, no. I'm like way too sensitive. Like if I had a large cup of just black tea, I get like a buzz from that.
I don't know. I drink coffee sometimes, like before I go to bed. It's
Yeah, that's weird.
yeah.
Does it even affect you anymore? Is it fake? Because that
mean-
kind of tells me that it might be fake. It might be a placebo
I mean, I'll
situation
tell you that
for
there's
you
a
now.
direct I'm not cool to be around when I don't drink coffee. It's
Yeah, but that's totally different than the energy that it gives you,
true.
or lack thereof.
Man, we're like almost getting into coffee
Just an
conspiracy
observation.
theory talk. Like, what are you doing to me, Bean?
Addiction, man.
Fucking coffee. Who knew? I need the bean. All right, you ready to watch some
Yep.
animal videos?
Yep.
And if you guys stay tuned to the end, we're gonna make you wait until the very end, but we're gonna tell you when
Alright.
the next single's coming out. Haha. Get that microwave kitty. What do you gotta know?
When I first saw this, I thought he was gonna like get into the microwave.
Could have taken a dark turn.
No. No. I would be too scared that thing would like bite.
Right? Like, what
me.
happens if it goes wrong when he's
Yeah,
down there?
like a hamster.
Oh,
Whoa.
God. I'm so mad that the
I don't
dog
like
laying
that
beside us
dog.
can't hear that noise right now.
Or would freak out.
Probably sleeping. Staring at me, bro. What the fuck was that? Yeah, me too.
Come on, Lex.
This is funny.
Go sideways. Let's get out.
Oh my god, Lex got.
This is hard to watch.
See you later, Lex. God, Lexi.
Come on.
That's Elwood, if everybody was wondering.
I was gonna say, I was hoping the dog was gonna recover and still be in the canoe.
He just has a log in his hand.
Sup, guys? How you guys doing? Dude, horses
I know
falling
there's-
is, well, it's one of the most terrifying things and the funniest things because like they can get hurt and really be put down super quick, but like, oh, they're so funny when
Dogs are making weird noises these days.
And then hang out at home watching TV.
That was amazing. Did you see that one?
No, it's okay.
Oh my
My
god.
baby, you know she's not hurting you. She's just.
That's me in 3 months when I befriend the yard raccoon that we have. He will be mine.
Where'd he come from?
I don't know, but he's
Who
not
is
doing
he?
so hot.
Who's this dog?
Is that like the front
I
version of
would
scratching your butthole?
Take my dog to the vet. Straight up.
He's broken.
I'm ready, baby.
Apparently, there's a breed that I'm noticing here.
Yeah. The weird ones running the same general.
I remember those things. Little kitty. I want a little kitty.
Cool cats are cool as shit. Shitty cats really suck.
I know.
Wait. Oh my god, I'm videotaping it. Shh. I'm gonna post it on Facebook. Wait till you see how cute this is.
She, in fact, did
Get it, Molly.
post it to
Go.
Facebook.
Go, Molly, go. Get that.
Bear
Or whatever.
dog, bear dog.
Paw.
Oh.
Hey, look, paw. New paw.
Like this, bruh. You're messing up my treat hustle.
Look, paw.
What you doing?
I love a praying mantis, man.
I've got
You
some
see
cool
yourself?
footage of a couple that I found.
Is that a hammock? I sure hope that's a hammock.
I don't even like cargo nets.
That's you, Bubs.
How about pet Louie with this hand?
Oh, why there's a horse in my face.
Get on out of here, horse. Oh,
Nothing to see here, just a boy swinging with his dog. Is it fun, Carson?
Look at this pup.
That dog's low-key freaking
that?
out.
I don't even want to cuddle. Get off of me.
Bird is that?
It's some type of chicken.
You're
Yeah.
a weird bird, you know that?
Bro, that cat is so like, fuck off. Guess that's one way. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, that's the spot.
Birds are cool, but they also are not cool.
Yeah.
They have moments, but like for the most
They can be
part,
assholes.
people that I know that have birds, like I hate that they have birds. And most of the time, they're just like way too cool with their birds. It's like, you know, when you go to somebody's house and their dog is like way too in your face and you don't like it,
Yeah.
times 10. Because if you have a bird, most likely you let it fly around and fuck
No,
with
I
the
had-
people that come
I
to your
had a
house.
girl I dated in high school that like they had one of the big fucking parrot things.
Ew, no.
Dude.
No.
They let it out the first
Nope.
time and it made a beeline for me and we
Nope.
never got along.
I don't do
It's never gonna be repaired after that. Like
I don't do birds. There's
I don't
something
know,
about
what do
the
you
fact
do?
that
Like
it flies.
I feel like if I try to make you not attack me as a bird, I'm probably gonna kill your bird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's something about flying.
Like the dog,
like it
there's a
flying.
little bit of you can wrestle with them a little bit of something.
Yeah.
Like, it's, I can't-
Although I've been attacked by a couple of dogs, not hurt, but like I go to somebody's house and they're like really like I can't do anything. They're just like way too strong. There's a smaller bird on the tail of that big bird.
just a swinging. Now this, I would absolutely love goats.
Poor thing. I
I
love
would
goats.
probably never accomplish anything more in my life after I get goats. Because I'm just going to play with the goats all the time. Big sleep, bud. My, like, how do you get there?
I don't know. Ask Ford. He does it all the time.
It's true.
Oh my gosh. Dogs are just the most precious things.
Okay.
Right in the mouth. Right in there.
Yeah, I've been sketched out by that thing too, running around my house. Good boy. What the? I love you and I love you and I love you.
4 богатыря улеглись и спят. Дали хлеб.
Are those sheep? What were
I
those?
don't know if they were sheep or fluffy dogs or. I feel like that cat just wants the tuna fish send me. Would get my pets in regardless. I wonder if this is what people have been dealing with through the pandemic of working from home. Especially there's been a lot of asshole cats getting in.
Oh yeah. They need space.
That's the videos. If you have a video of your asshole cat annoying you.
He's chasing her.
So cute.
Train surgeons everywhere to do it. As you are one of the top plastic surgeons in the nation, so we'll see where I fit in. I'm a trial subject.
Leave it. That dog feels he was so mad.
Okay.
Wait, don't step in front of it.
First appearance of a corgi. Now it's real. Back to back corgi. Oh, fuck your gate.
I know.
An odd pairing there. You don't see a whole lot of cat-goat videos. They probably cornered the market on them, right, with this one.
Yeah.
That can't be comfortable.
I don't know, man. I think he's comfortable. Why would he be so?
I think that.
Whoa.
Get him.
Monkey wrestling.
I've actually never seen a dog actually do that.
Callie didn't, but a couple of her puppies that she
Hey,
used to be
you
fucking
too.
real big deal.
Monkey
Easy.
and a cat.
Yeah, this is another. I feel like that's a pairing that's just like set up for
You had to
fun.
get
Though.
down.
Like both of those animals are very They have hands and thumbs and.
He's like, let me let you out. Two of them.
You're so weird.
Walk! Walk, you ready to fall? Good boy. Walk, bud.
Like, this is bullshit.
You gotta walk, buddy. Walk, buddy. Good boy. Walk. You can't sit. Walk.
You can't.
Falling.
Cat science. I guess cat physics.
You're a smart cat. I can't. I hate that sound.
Could you
when I-
imagine like watching TV? You just hear the random.
I was gonna say, it's
Motherfucker.
like when I wake up in the morning, which I woke up this morning to this sound of Ford licking crap out of himself. Like you can just like, and it gets so intense that you wake up,
Fucking horrible. about
you
that
wake
movie.
up from it. God,
Is that
I
okay?
hate it.
No, she said.
Why give your cat a bath,
Are we
dude?
all done?
Why?
You see some people like their cats.
Honestly,
are, like,
you're
all
a
into water, and
terrible
I'm like,
person if you give your cat a bath.
I don't know, dude. There's some cats
Like-
that are like into being in water. and
Well,
shit,
then
like-
cool. Great. But, like, most cats don't like it. Like, unless it got sprayed by a skunk or something, like, leave your cat alone. It washes itself for a reason.
Pretty much. Ooh, cat lizard.
Yeah. Ford and Elle would try and eat our lizard.
Yeah.
They didn't have a good
Yeah,
relationship.
I've never had small animals around my dog.
No.
She's good about like
No.
cats that belong to the house and
Mhm.
stuff like that. But
No. No.
No son.
I'd like some privacy, please.
You know, not a fan of corgis.
They're very
Like, I don't like.
people obsess over.
If we
them,
want
and
to talk
I've
about
never really
aesthetics,
understood it,
I don't love it.
to me, it's a very strange dog. Like you have, like
It's just really weirdly shaped.
it's really shaped. It even just.
I
like,
mean,
the way
I
it's
am
furred,
being like kind of stupid because my dog is shaped exactly like
you
a
do
corgi,
have a basset hound sort of.
but its face is so different.
yeah. It's got a hound face.
Yeah. Whoops. You got it. You got this. Horses are weird.
Dylan fights you.
I stand by what I stand by. It. I don't know.
Stand by your dog.
Yeah. I'm just in a place these days where I have no reason, rhyme, nothing to just like continue to defend the things that I
beg to
said.
differ. You've hit a fucking rhyme or two in the past little bit. Come on.
I just feel like it's like I'm just over defending my thoughts. It's like I said it.
What's up?
Yeah, and if I change my mind, I change my mind.
You'll hear that.
You
Emma's walking around life with a mic in her pocket, just ready to drop it on you.
Yeah. Mind blown. I have a feeling that lizard doesn't like that.
Oh, I hope nobody finds me licking this because it tastes so good. I just
Is that
don't
chocolate?
wanna share with anybody, and
Or-
I hope nobody
I don't
finds
think-
Marshmallow peanut butter cups good for lizards?
I was gonna say, I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm gonna say no.
Maybe
Then again, I am the owner of the dog that eats everything.
well, not on purpose. Like you're not feeding it her like candy on purpose, like chocolate.
She'd probably prefer it that way.
Well, she finds it on her
So
own.
that's how she gets her tail. She pulls it back, gets her legs through, kind of like undressing she's doing. Yeah, I was right. Look, she's lifting up her leg.
This feels a bit inappropriate.
Yeah, this
Can
is
you see
weird. I feel like this is intimate moment.
Yeah, like, what did you do with your lizard, bud?
I squealed too.
You two need to get a stall together.
I got a problem with horses, okay? And I got an even bigger problem with ponies or miniature horses. Because most of them have, like, you know how goats have those, like, weird eyes?
Yeah.
Right. It seems like ponies or miniature horses or whatever. Apparently, there's a difference between miniature horses and a pony, so that's why I'm saying that. They just seem to have some sort of hybrid eye between a goat and a big horse, a normal horse. I guess a horse. Sorry, for everybody out there who likes horses. And they just look so unpredictable. You know, the way that they look at you, they look like
Horses in general, I'm
psychos.
not a huge fan of horses' eyes because they always have that sort of...
Well, so I had a big fear of horses. I say had because I still don't like them. I still keep my distance. But I did live on a working horse farm for 9 months, so I had my fair share of horse encounters, especially because there's this one horse on the farm called Scout.
That's a damn good horse name right there.
And Scout...
That's a solid horse name.
Scout doesn't like to stay in his stall, so you have to
Name
double.
Like that, I wouldn't either.
You have to double bolt it. Otherwise, he knows how to open up the top lock. Well, I guess somebody forgot to do the bottom one a couple of times. Because a couple of times I would wake up, I would go down to the kitchen, and I would look out the window, and Scout would be running around my house, like around the outside of my house.
A yard horse, if you will.
Which is like the scariest thing to somebody like me. When there's a giant horse running around your yard and is not wanting to do what you say.
He's doing rogue horse shit at that point.
And yeah, no. He's rogue. And he doesn't care about
Scout
you.
Don't give a fuck.
So I kind of had to get over that. And there's another horse, Gigi, who just, she's sassy. She's a female horse, as you would expect a female horse to act.
They tend to have a little more...
She would...
Yeah, sass is a good word. Yeah.
She's so smart, though, because when I would put the dogs outside in their run, she would torture them, I swear, for hours. And she was doing it completely on purpose. Like, I could see that she knew what she was doing. That she was fucking with them, totally on purpose. And if she felt like you were weak, she would... pretty much there's only some people that can handle her, because if I was to be left alone to take her back to their stall, she would smell the weak on me and she would be like, bye.
I'm gonna go over here and do this now.
Mm-hmm.
See, I grew up on...
I just don't like horses.
Kind of, sort of. We had horses, but we had more mules than horses. We did mule pulls and stuff like that with the fucking... If anybody ever watched those at the state fair, you probably saw my family. But yeah, they were... Mules are a little different.
I'd assume...
They're not quite as high strung usually.
Mm-hmm.
They tend to be just a little more chill in my experiences. Yeah. But they're also the two that we had were fucking obnoxiously large.
Well, see, that's where I get with horses too.
These were like Belgian, more or less.
So
size, like,
Mitchell's mother, Robin, two of her horses are like some of those like really big ones, like the like English riding
like Belgian,
horses,
kind of the big,
and they're giant. You know, you're just like, ah.
Yeah, it's that was the weirdest thing about these, because literally, like, dude, I don't know, like, probably from like 8 to 11 is when I think we had those right around, sort of, and me and my little brother would literally like go out in the field, and we're like walking up under them, petting their bellies, like weirdest shit ever. They were so big you could watch them in the field, and they were too big to like roll over. So that you would literally look out in the field sometimes, and they would like roll on one of their sides.
Yeah.
And then they would sit up like a fucking dog.
That's scary.
The weirdest shit to see as a kid, because like it's just this ginormous animal just.
Yeah.
And they were just sitting, and then they would like shimmy over, but they would turn to get in the same spot, so they would shimmy around on their butt.
Really strange behavior. I just respect the size.
They deserve respect
Of
they
the
will
horse.
Fuck you up.
You know, I know that it could hurt me hardcore, and I'm just
horses. Like
that's what I'm saying. I just
spend
keep
some time on like a cattle farm.
I
and
keep
those
my
two are, like,
distance.
bro. If you have never been pretty much ran down by a cow and you're trying to get to the fence before that motherfucker.
Well,
gets
that's
to
what
you,
I was about to tell you.
They're fast as fuck.
So, why, Emma? Why are you afraid of horses? I'll tell you. So I used to ride horses.
Into farm talk.
I used to ride horses when I was little. Very briefly, it wasn't. So, like, I had experience with the horses. I wasn't scared of them. I had ridden them. I had brushed them, you know. And I didn't have any fear. There wasn't an issue. And then when I was, like, 11 or 12, I went to Florida. And we took a boat to that island, like, and it's like right on the border of like Georgia and Florida, that island. I forgot what it's called. I'm sure somebody knows. You guys all probably know what I'm talking about. There's this island there, and it has wild Spanish horses. Wild horses.
Definitely never approach a horse from the back, Dylan. Jesus
And if
Christ.
you know anything about wild horses, they're the worst. Literally, Google, like, just find a video of, like, one of those National Geographic videos of a wild horse, and you'll exactly know, like, why this is a problem, right? And it was also, I want to mention, it was mating season. Okay, so this is where, like, this is all
I'm
coming
getting
together.
like anxious telling this story, guys.
I don't like it. Okay. So I was walking ahead by myself because I didn't think there was any threats out here on this island. And my mom and her friend were like a couple yards behind me. And all of a sudden, all I hear is just like it's so loud. And they're just like, what's the word? Galloping, I guess?
Stampeding.
At me. Because they're trying to make babies, and they don't care that there's a little 11-year-old in the way. No. Literally, I swear to God, this close to my effing face, they go. And I was done. All day, like, my mother and her friend made me continue to be on this island all day, and I just remember, like, you know, like, just freaking out, you know, like there's horses everywhere.
It just got murked by Mother Nature in all of her glory.
And ever since then, no. I was given, like, an opportunity to see, like, you know, to have some respect for the horses.
Dude, I've been around a couple situations where shit got real.
Yeah.
Like, one was at the state fair, and it was like, I wasn't around it, but I was like in the stalls when it
You were
happened.
there.
Yeah. I was like,
You saw it.
I was in the stalls with all the rest of the horses when all the shit popped off, kind of thing. And it was, somebody had like revved a truck up or something. I think it was, they had like I can't remember if it was a monster truck show or something, but
Scared the
dude,
horses.
one of these horses lost its fucking shit. Like, threw somebody off, like took off through a crowd type shit.
Yeah, that's
And
scary.
other times, like, I mean, there's been several times that I probably just didn't think about it as that, but like, I remember like vague memories when I was younger of like everybody in my family out in the driveway because the fucking horse had got out, and here comes this motherfucker like hauling the fucking mail down the driveway, and they're just.
Yeah.
And
Yep. I know.
I remember
know
that
exactly
in my
what you're
head.
talking
And
about.
it's like, and dude, a lot of the times, like they caught the horse all the time, but like, and it's sometimes that motherfucker would stop, and it's like,
For people
that's a whole lot
who
of trust in that motherfucker.
for people who don't live in the country or have never lived in the country, they don't know this. But horses go missing a lot. And I know that that's like a crazy thing. Like, how? It's huge. But I cannot tell you how many times I had somebody knocking at my door asking if I had seen their horse.
Ooh. I don't think I've told this one yet. When I was in high school, we had one farm that was on our road that had at one farm like lions, tigers. He had fucking camels, like all kinds of weird
Sketch.
shit.
Some sketch
I mean,
stuff.
I didn't hate it.
Not legal.
Antelopes and just
Not legal. 100% not legal, but whatever.
One morning, I found myself on the way to high school my senior year, and I encountered a zebra in the road.
I have a zebra story too.
Well, this I literally like.
Did you get to touch it?
Did
you touch it?
I don't know. I didn't touch it. I got out and like helped the guy get the fucking zebra back in the pen because it's. I don't know. That's what you do out there. You just if somebody
people.
You help. Yeah.
You help
Wild
people.
concept.
You
guys.
wave at people.
If you live in the country and you don't
pass
wave
you.
when somebody waves, here's a big old fuck you. How about that? Wave back, motherfuckers.
Yeah. I don't know why people don't wave. Like,
wave at everybody.
I live
Fuck
in
it.
the city now, obviously, and even if I wave at somebody, they don't wave back. It's rude.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. Apparently zebras are a thing because down the street from where I lived, they had a
Both have down
fucking
the fucking
zebra.
street. What are the odds, guys?
It was illegal. They weren't supposed to have it. And
We were both in the presence
gossip-
growing up of illegal zoos.
the gossip of like between the horse ladies is what I would say. Was that zebra killed one of the other horses. But I don't know if any of that's true. I didn't believe that there was a zebra until I saw it with my own eyes. Because she wasn't supposed to have this zebra. Nobody liked this lady. This lady was like crazy.
So this was a legit secret zebra.
Yeah,
See, this
she
guy
was-
just had, I mean,
and
his
I
pens were,
heard
like,
a
on the road.
rumor. No, I
Oh my
heard a
God,
rumor that she had acquired a zebra. And I was like, no. Y'all just hate her, and you guys are making up some story that she got a zebra. You know? Well, part of the gossip was that she only puts it out at night because she's not supposed to have it. So she puts it out at night, puts it in the stalls during the day. So one day I was driving home, and there was a zebra in the front, like, field. And I pulled over and I got out, and I was like, look.
Excuse me, sir.
looking
You over
at
there in
it.
the field. Are you a fucking zebra or not?
I just couldn't believe it. I really thought it was just like a, lie, gossip. But I haven't seen it for a while. I hadn't seen it since it supposedly killed somebody.
Fuck, Bob.
What?
Apparently Bob had a horse.
No, he didn't. I don't believe him.
I don't know, man. She's questioning you, Bob.
I've been watching those, like, Jimmy Fallon videos where, like, they tell there's, like, one envelope has a lie and one has a truth in it. And they have to read one of them, and you have to guess if that one was a lie or the truth. And I think that's a lie.
We'll investigate this week. Bob, we're coming for you, bud. We're coming to get them answers.
But yeah. The only other thing I'm afraid of is ticks. That's it.
Ticks are the worst, dude.
That's it. Like, those are the only two things on this earth that I have the irrational fear of. Like, of course I have normal fears, but, like, when it comes to, like, totally out of control, cannot keep it together, horses and ticks.
That's a
I have some
big
really
ass animal and little ass animal.
little ass fucking kill you and make you real sick while it's at it, or make it so you can't eat hooved meat.
That's such the random thing with that shit. It's like, cool, so some random ass little animal is just gonna take a little sample as if he's a mosquito, and then I can't eat a
not random. Sorry, I'm gonna pull some conspiracy things out here, but if any of you guys think that Lyme's disease or whatever this other disease where you can't eat hooved animals just showed up and the government didn't have anything to do with this,
You hear that, big brother?
you're crazy. Just saying.
This is very
Just
true.
look into it. Really, look into the history of Lyme disease, where it came from. It has connections to World War II. Just saying. Anyways.
That's a little spoiler going forward, guys, because me and her are both fairly into some conspiracy theories. So some of these, we're building up to one here pretty soon where shit's going to get fucking weird. Buckle up, because a lot of the things I see online nowadays, a lot of people are all about them conspiracies, but man, you got to be about them if you want to, actually, do your research, form your opinions. Don't just spout what your favorite podcast tells
Dylan,
you.
why are you afraid of spiders? Also, I love you too. But spiders.
It
Are you talking
depends,
about big spiders or little spiders?
Yeah, we need clarification on the size of the spider.
Because, big spiders, yeah. Obviously. Scary. But, well, okay.
A lot of little spiders can be real scary.
I was about to say, that's really scary, too.
I had one that I fucking straight up battled one time in an old shed that I had.
All
it was
spiders. Got it.
It was like a, I don't know if you ever seen a fishing spider, I think is what it's called. Super long.
I used to live on a lake.
Man, I opened my shed door one day and saw one that was the size of my fucking hand, and
they get
proceeded to battle this motherfucker to the death. It took 2 hits from a fucking broom handle. And one of at least I know I hit.
Hold on, Dylan. I hope you're still here because I have a question.
Special.
Camel crickets. If you don't know what camel crickets are, look it up because I feel like you're going to be way more scared of a camel cricket than a spider.
Do it, bud.
Because it's
trap.
literally a spider, but it's it looks like a spider, but it is a cricket, and it jumps like I saw one in here the other day.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Those things look kind of cool.
Childhood trauma, man.
Yeah,
that's
that'll
where
do
they
it.
Get you. Yeah, I don't like camel crickets. I saw one in the house the other day, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, they are some weird looking fuckers.
The other thing about camel crickets,
it's one of them hybrid bugs. I don't like no hybrid bugs.
They're really
man.
stupid because if they get hungry,
whatever fucking major creator made hybrid bugs, fuck you.
Well, if they're hungry, they're starving, they can't find food, they'll eat their own legs.
Oh, that seems normal.
But then they're just a vibrating ball that ends up dying because they can't go anywhere.
I'm so hungry.
That's literally what they do. It's the stupidest thing.
That's a good. I'm gonna save that story for the next time somebody gets all in their feelings. And
Yeah,
I'm so hungry, bro. Let me tell you a little story
Eat your legs.
about a camel cricket that ate his whole body.
It is hideous. It really is not a cute
I'm telling you,
creature.
dude. They're like little, just evil motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're really scary.
They're bad.
But one time, there was this spider about big as my palm, in my house at one point, and I was 13, 14. I was home alone, and it crawled up. I think I had a CD case. You guys remember those CD cases? And I opened it, and it crawled out, and I was like, ah. And it crawled out onto a pillow, and it was so big that my initial reaction was I need to get a knife. And I literally went to the kitchen and got a knife, and I got to the point, and I was like, what the fuck am I gonna just the
I'm gonna fucking
the
Jason
spider?
Voorhees this
Yeah,
spider.
like
real
what
quick.
am I gonna do? But because of that whole hesitation there, I lost the giant spider.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
I
I
had
should
one
have
that played
just.
peekaboo from under a bed with me for about a month. That was like, and it was probably like half hand size, not fishing spider, but like almost like a wolf looking spider. Dude, it was like, it was one of those like the first couple times like it's late at night and you just kind of like see something and you're like, what the fuck was that?
Okay, if you see a spider out of the corner of your eye, it's too big.
Yeah,
It's too
this
big.
guy caught my peripheral vision.
Yeah, that's too big. Nope.
Yeah.
One thing I've liked about this house is I haven't seen too many spiders.
I haven't either.
Because I've lived in my house in Powhatan. We had to get an exterminator to come every 3 months for spiders. Like, that's how bad it was there. There was so many spiders, all different kinds, big, small,
I haven't
different,
had,
like, breeds of spiders. Is that the
I haven't
right
had
word?
like a spider issue. Like a house I used to live in for I don't know 3 or 4 years. Dude, I saw more fucking praying mantises at that house than I've ever. I bet you I probably
You could have
over the-
sold them on the internet.
over like
People,
3 or 4 years. No bullshit. I bet you I saw 50 to 60 fucking praying mantises.
you should have sold them on the
and
internet.
most of them were brown.
I'm telling you.
I don't know.
Sell them
they-
on the internet. People will pay top dollar for a praying mantis to put in their
If
garden.
you're watching this and you know where I lived 4 years ago, I'm coming to get them fucking praying
Yeah.
mantises out of your yard.
Because
Don't shoot me.
people like to put them in their garden. Because it protects the garden.
I have
from,
one
like,
of my like first videos that I ever took with my first GoPro was of a praying mantis that I spotted on this like fucking cool ass old rusted fan on my parents' porch. And I just literally had the camera in my
Yeah.
hand and I was like took it and he
They're praying mantises are really cool because they live a pretty like long time. And if you happen to have a garden and you see a praying mantis in it, and you see a praying mantis like 3 months later, it's the same one.
Yeah.
And I think that's so cool. Like my last summer when I had my garden, there was a tiny little praying mantis about this big when I first started it out, and that thing got so big by the end of it. And it's just fun because it's like a little thing
Yeah.
growing in your jungle because it's like a jungle to
It
it.
is.
You know,
It's like
scary.
it's like real life Honey I Shrunk the Kids.
It's scary in there sometimes. Like sometimes I'm scared to be like when you have a big enough garden, like the size of garden that I had, it's scary because you don't know what's in there.
Yeah.
There's those assassin beetles that I hear will sting the ever living crap out of you. They kind of look like stink bugs, but they have the like little red tips on them. Apparently those things hurt real bad, but I've never been stung by
You ever
one.
been stung by a Japanese hornet?
No. I've only been
They come
stung.
near you, run.
No. I've only been stung by one thing in my life, and it was just a general wasp. This is actually kind of a funny story. So, the horse farm that I lived at that I referred to earlier has a serious wasp problem because the house is like over 100 years old. And obviously the wasps loved the old wood on the outside. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. They loved the old wood on the outside of the house. And there was one section of the house that was like original. The rest had been redone. So the part that was original, they had figured out how to burrow holes through the wall. And they would get in, right? They would get into my house. So I'd have wasps in my house sometimes. But there was 1 month out of the year during the summer that it was so bad that like the second you walk outside, they're everywhere. You gotta watch putting your hand on a doorknob, like, you know.
Like the fucking trail.
Yeah, like it was like that.
Yeah.
It's probably the wood.
There's
But
a lot of fucking bees on that trail.
But one day, and so a lot of times what would happen was I would get them in my house and a couple hours would go by and they'd start to die. That's just what happens. So they start crawling on the floor. And I walked into my kitchen and I stepped on one that was crawling on the floor of my kitchen. And I don't know what happened. I'd never been stung. I didn't know what, I was attacked. That's how I felt. And Mitchell was there and he can attest to the situation. But I just dropped to the floor. I dropped to the floor.
I no longer stand.
I dropped to the floor. I screamed, and I threw my sock. I had a sock on. I ripped my sock off. I tried to stand up. I slipped and fell again because I was running away because I didn't know what happened. I didn't know. This was the same day as Rockfest 20. Well, was it Rockfest? No. It was some sort of festival with a lot of bands playing at another round, but it was spring or so it. No, I don't know. Anyways, something like that was happening the same day, and I remember being great, I got stung on my foot, and I have to go up on stage and run around like there's no problem. But yeah, that was the only time I ever been stung. And literally 5 minutes later, Mitchell goes outside to get in his car, and he got stung he put his hand to open up his car, and he got stung on his hand by a wasp. Literally 5 minutes later. So, anyways.
All right,
A lot of stories.
Yeah, that was a good story time. Solid work. We've reached, I guess we're going to cut it here because I got to charge a battery for...
Yeah, assuming that Mitchell isn't super sick. He just ate some wacky jackfruit.
Oh, God.
And before I started this, he said, I don't feel too good.
Oh, God.
I think it might have just been a little old. Because, he just made some tikka masala, Indian food. But he made it with jackfruit.
Speaking of pretty old, I think I told him this earlier. Have you been following my milk saga?
No.
I could use the last little bit of milk in a gallon for quite a while, just using it for coffee.
I have noticed that there was one in and it's.
Have you looked at the date?
Okay, I have looked at the date because I did use some of it a couple days ago, and I was like,
bro, she's still
and
rolling.
I smelt it, and it was but I ate it. And I was fine. But yes, I have looked at the date recently.
It's dated the 25th.
Yeah,
she's still rolling strong,
yeah.
Bud. There's still a good day's worth
GMOs.
of coffee creamer in there. I don't know, and I'm usually really fucking touchy about my milk because I've taken 3 sips of bad milk in my life, and I remember every fucking one of them.
I don't think I've ever taken a sip of bad milk.
Remember, if you curdle.
I
bad
did
milk,
take a sip of buttered milk or whatever one time, thinking that it was normal milk.
Yeah, imagine that sort of consistency, but bad tasting, sour and fungus.
Talk about bad. Ugh, Lord. Anyways,
is that smell coming through the camera.
So I'm just gonna get this over with. So we have a single coming out this month. Ha ha ha! Yay yay yay! It's called Bad Intentions, and it's coming out on the 26th, which is 2 days after my birthday.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you.
Single video, all that.
Yes, a
jazz.
video that Cody put together.
We green screened our living room for it. It was. I spent $4 on it.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, March 26th, be on the lookout for the single. I'm sure you'll see us sharing the little teaser for it, and maybe some other shenanigans and screen drops, but until then, we'll see you guys next week. I think we might do, on the tail end of tonight's show next week, weird bugs.
Okay.
We're gonna find some weird bug
That
videos
scares
for next
me,
week.
but okay. I'm already
All right,
scared.
you guys. Bye.